Oh, I look fucking terrible. Yeah, I gotta keep the hat on. I gotta keep the hat on. Oh my god, I look terrible. Wow. Yeah, hat gotta stay on. Oh my god. See, this is why I need to get my hair done, dog. But yo, I wanna make this video talking about oh god damn, I need to prepare better when I do these shits, dog. I don't. But I want to make a video talking about DreamCon, or at least my DreamCon experience. Okay, so meaning I'm just gonna talk about how I felt about DreamCon, how I felt through that weekend and everything like that. You know, if I just overall what I might think if I could overall. See, this is why I need to write a script of like what the fuck I want to talk about, and then I talk about it without stuttering, guys. I always go into my videos raw dogging, not even paying attention or thinking of how the fuck to say shit or do shit. Every fucking video, whether it's on this channel or my gaming channel. Can't say much for the beat making channel because that's just beat making. I don't really talk on that channel. I just make a beat and like give it to you. But I'm just here to talk about my DreamCon experience, basically. First off, I want to say I had fun, right? I had fun. I was hanging out with my friends. My friends really, I want to say my friends really is what made my experience at DreamCon a lot better. Not saying like if I were to go solo, right? If I were to go solo to DreamCon, because I was thinking about this, I think like yesterday or the other day. But if I were to go solo to DreamCon, I think I still would have had a pretty decent time. But I don't think I would have had as much fun if I didn't go with friends, you know what I'm saying? So I know there's some people who probably went to DreamCon solo, and there's some people who probably went to DreamCon with some friends and everything like that. If you're watching this video, if you went to DreamCon solo, how was your experience? Because you know, I'm curious. You know, maybe you probably had more fun than you thought solo than you probably would have had with friends. I don't know. Everybody has different takes and everybody has different experiences when it comes to DreamCon or whatever other convention, you know, when a situation like that could happen. But I still think even if I went solo, I would have had a pretty decent time. But a nigga was struggling, right? So I'm gonna get into that. First off, the week before DreamCon, right? A major storm hit my area. And when I say a major storm, I'm talking about like a major storm. Like it was fucking crazy, dog. We had 10 tornadoes, 10 fucking tornadoes. Shit was crazy, dog. It was wicked. But because of that major storm that happened, it was like a Sunday. Yeah, that storm happened on a Sunday. It was a Sunday night. It was getting real crazy. We had a tornado warning, but we were thinking like, you know, we don't really get tornadoes. I live out here in Illinois. But I guess now Illinois, we starting to get tornadoes and shit because, you know, I've always told we don't get tornadoes and shit, but now I guess we are. And we got hit with 10 tornadoes and it left us with a power outage for about 6 days from like Sunday to Saturday. Came back on like Saturday, literally like Saturday, like, I mean, technically Friday around like 11:50, but I'm saying Saturday because technically that was 6 days, nigga. That was 6 days, technically. I've been out of power for 6 fucking days. I had to spend like the money I saved up for the money I had for like DreamCon that I had saved up for what I wanted to spend at DreamCon, everything like that. All that shit had to go away because I needed to pay that money for when it came to my food and came into travel. That shit was fucking ass. Cause I'm thinking like, why the fuck would a storm come the week before DreamCon, which fucks me up. So you know what I had? I still had you know, enough money to, you know, pay off my hotel, right? I still had money to do my hotel, and I still had a smidge of money to like get food, but I can't, you know, really be excessive. Like I just get food, you know. I was saving up money to like, you know, buy stuff at the con and everything like that, but no, I couldn't fucking do that because a stupid sad storm wanted to come out of nowhere and it had to fuck me up. That shit was stupid. It was stupid, and I had to deal with that shit because it was stupid. So yeah, that let me get that out the way. I wanted to get that out because shit had me pissed. Shit had me tight, dog. I hated it. I hated it very much. So yeah. As far as going to the convention goes, it was walking distance. I stayed at the Hyatt, which I think, well, I heard DreamCon is supposed to be moving to a different location. We don't know where or if it's confirmed that they're actually moving to a different location. I think it is. They even made a tweet like DreamCon is moving, like a little teaser, like, you know, like a little teaser trailer or whatever. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. But I feel like 9 times out of 10, if I start taking like out of town field trips and going to a hotel, I'm probably gonna always try to do the Hyatt House if it's available of wherever I'm going, because I ain't gonna lie, I kind of did like the Hyatt House. Man, when I made it, hold on, before I even get to when I made it to Texas, let me just talk about when I was getting onto the plane, because bro, I got fucking hold, man. So as first off, the night before going like traveling, going to the airport, traveling to DreamCon and shit like that, man, right? You know, me and my friends, we was chilling in the call. It's probably like 12 at midnight, 1 in the morning, whatever time it was, somewhere around that time span, right? We was all in call talking about, you know, DreamCon, everything. We all dipping, we all leaving the call because, you know, we gonna travel in Thursday for DreamCon. We all get tired, so we making sure we get our rest and everything like that, right? So, you know, we all dipped and everything like that. I hopped in bed and I'm thinking like, okay, let me go ahead and try to go to sleep. I couldn't fucking go to sleep. So you want to know what I did? You want to know what my dumb ass did? My dumb ass hopped on my computer, I loaded up Steam, and I loaded up Guilty Gear Strive because I wasn't fucking thinking. You know what I'm saying? I loaded up Guilty Gear Strive because I was like, you know what? I kind of want to get back into this game. And guess what? I played Guilty Gear till like 3 or 4 in the fucking morning. Remind you that I was told that I'm gonna be having to go to the airport mad early around 7 o'clock when my flight departs at like, what time my flight departed? My flight 12:30. We board the flight, or yeah, my flight departs at 12:30. Right? So I'm already fucking myself up. Come to find out that actually we were gonna leave the house by 9 o'clock, you know? Because I want to at least go to the airport a couple hours before. All right, I feel like, you know, if anybody's traveling, right? Because it was my first time like really traveling by myself. Honestly, it's real easy. It's not bad. But if you're ever like, traveling by yourself when it comes to like taking a flight and everything like that, it's not that bad, honestly. Arrive at the airport a couple hours. I recommend a couple hours before your plane boards, before you board your plane, before you depart, okay? Do not arrive an hour late, because I promise you, you probably will get hold. I feel like it's a rare chance to where you gon' it's a rare chance that you're gonna find it to where it feels like empty, especially around TSA, because TSA could take a while too. So, you know, in case for anybody that's curious about like, you know, traveling. But so yeah, I barely got any sleep that night. While traveling to the airport, I tried to sleep in the car, couldn't sleep. So I was like, fuck. You know, after that, I made it to the airport, did the whole baggage thing. I was going through TSA. Now here's the first irritating thing that happened to me, dog. So as I'm getting closer to TSA, to get through TSA, right, I had to put my headphones up. So you know what the fuck happened? I didn't put my headphones up in my case. I put my Bluetooth headphones, by the way, earbuds, in my pocket, not thinking. So you already probably know where this is going. So as I'm going through TSA and everything like that, I had to go back in my pockets and pull out my ID and my boarding thing, whatever the fuck, yeah, my boarding shit. Right? So I had to pull out that shit, and you know, boom, everything was good. You know, I put my stuff in the bags, then yada yada yada, went through the security scanner, boom boom boom. And after doing all that, I'm thinking like, okay, smooth process. All I gotta do is go to my gate. So you know what I did? I said, okay, let me go ahead, sit down, make sure I really do got everything. I got everything but one fucking earbud. One earbud. Because I apparently dropped one earbud. I guess when I was pulling out my ID and shit from under the TSA, I dropped one of my earbuds during going to TSA. So I'm earbudless. I lost it. I still have this. So you want to know what my dumb ass did? You want to know what my dumb ass did right after, right? So I'm thinking like, bro, because I'm going on a plane ride or wherever. If I'm always traveling, whatever, I want my music. I want to listen to music. I want to, okay? I don't want to be on this plane. It's just, nah, I need my music, dog. So you want to know what my dumb ass did? I went to the fucking the electronics store at the airport, and I bought me these headphones, these Bluetooth earbud headphones for $45 fucking dollars. I'm including the tax. Look at these. Look at this. This shit, bro. I'm still using these until I get a new pair of headphones. But these shits, I mean, they got better over time since I've been using them. But oh my god, they're called. I personally don't like these headphones. You know, maybe people do, so I'm not gonna really shit on them. But it just doesn't sound better as these headphones that I've had, which costed less. If you guys want to know what these headphones are called, they're called Tozo. Look them up on Amazon. I promise y'all, beautiful quality. Beautiful quality. I don't know how AirPods are, but beautiful quality. Stick on my ears pretty nicely and everything. Beautiful quality. All right. But yeah, I spent $45, and I was and a part of me was like, yo, do not do this shit, because when I go to Texas, I could just go to the CVS that I know that is at downtown and get headphones for less. But no, I didn't do that. You want to know why I didn't do that? Because my dumb ass really wanted some headphones to listen to on the plane. Now here's the other crazy part. As I'm getting closer to my gate to board the plane, there was this another headphone store, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just look at it because I want to see if the stuff is cheaper here. Come to fucking find out, I found the same fucking headphones for cheaper at $20. You gotta be fucking with me. You gotta be fucking with me. Oh my God. Oh, I was tight, dog. So, you know what I did? I just said, fuck it. I'm gonna go wait at my gate, board my plane. I was boarding the plane. My other dumbass self, you know what I forgot to do? Hey, if you are traveling by yourself, I need y'all to know this right now, okay? I mainly do Southwest, but I think they do it for other airlines. 24 hours. When it's 24 hours before you get on the plane, as soon as you're able to check in, because if you check in late, you are going into the last group. You're going on the last group. And once you're in group C, you have no choice but to have a middle seat. All right. And I know a lot of people don't like to have a middle seat. A lot of people, I think everybody, I don't think nobody likes to have a middle seat on the plane, especially if it's like, you know, especially if it's like you're not really sitting next to your friends or anything like that. Like if I was with my friends and everything like that, then okay, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm with my friends. But you know, next to strangers, like, you know, especially if you want to sleep because it gets awkward. You know, you'd rather have a window seat so you got something to lean on, or if you have to have the outer seat, you know, you still like lean, but you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got on the plane. I could definitely say this. Around when I was at the gate, there was a lot of like, I could tell there was a lot of black people I saw, but with the outfits that I was seeing, everything, the talks, I was like, okay, I see why this plane is packed, because Dreamcon, everybody going to Dreamcon. So, yeah, but I had no choice but to get on the middle seat. I kind of sat next to, I sat around like these group of people that were going to Dreamcon and everything like that. I ain't gonna lie, we were definitely the loudest on the plane. I can't even cap. So yeah, it was mainly because, you know, somebody for drink, literally pretty much through that whole flight, was talking about Dreamcon and everything like that. But I got off the flight, got my bag, got to the hotel, and yeah. So now I'm at the hotel and I'm ready to pay for my shit, yada yada yada. And come and find out, they gave me a free upgrade to a king suite. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll take it. Complimentary breakfast and everything. Oh my God, God's blessings. Oh my God, now I don't gotta worry about fucking breakfast. I don't gotta worry about eating in the morning. Cause remind you what I told you about my power outage, and I had to spend a lot of my money and shit, yada yada yada, because of the power outage. So I felt like, okay, God is blessing me. I'm having a shitty time, but this is the first time today I'm feeling good. So I get to my room, and the suite was nice. The suite was nice. I had like a counter, I had a stove, a microwave. I had it was nice. It was a nice room. I chilled for a bit. And after that, I walked over towards the Hilton, towards that hotel that was by the con, to where I had to get my badges. And after I got my badge, I linked up with a few of my friends and everything like that. And I was happy to see them again. We was chopping it up for a bit. And then, you know, after that, we were all planning to have a game night. A lot of us were still arriving in from, you know, our homes to Texas, to Dreamcon and everything like that. But we all had planned to link up later that night to do a game night and everything like that, right? Later that night, we did a game night. We was watching Family Feud. We drank a bit. We was playing some games, played Mario Party, Mario Kart. I beat all them niggas. So I'm just saying to my friends that are watching this, y'all niggas got smoked. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna talk my shit. You know me. Y'all niggas got smoked. Y'all niggas got smoked. All right? I don't want to hear shit. All right? So yeah. After that, it was all fun and games. We chilled, and then got a little late. We were all getting tired like that. So boom, we all went back to our rooms. Come to find out, I shared a hotel with like two of my other friends too, which is like pretty funny because I was like, well then, all right, bet. So yeah, Friday comes, we wake up, I got breakfast. My other friend, she could not get the fuck up. So yeah, but I got breakfast. The breakfast at the hotel I was at was really good, you know what I'm saying? So ate my breakfast, everything like that. You know, I was getting myself ready for the con. And you know, me and my friend, we had walked together to the con, and we had to pick up one of our friends because another of our friends had some type of business he had to do with his home and stuff in Austin. But we had to pick up one of our friends so we could go to the con. I forgot what it was called, but we had these wristbands. But basically, we had to roll her around because she was like in a wheelchair. She could still walk, but we had to roll in a wheelchair so that way she could like really move. And you know, I was rolling her. Now, this is my one issue that I did have. So they told us to go towards the main door, so we, you know, basically we could just get right in. So that way we had to stand in line with her because, you know, it was hot, and you know that it wouldn't have been right because there was a lot of other people like in our case to where they told us like, you know, we could go through, we just had to make room just to make things easier, you know. Everybody was still getting in. But I remember last year they said that there was this like ramp, and they was able to go through this door for, you know, people who was in a wheelchair and everything like that, right? But they didn't. But this year that didn't happen. I don't know why we couldn't use the ramp. We had a ramp to where we could just walk in. No, we had to like literally had to get her up through the steps into the con. I felt like that was the one that's the one complaint I have. Because I felt like that was pretty stupid. There were some people, they did help us, but I feel like we could have just used the ramp instead of having to do this extra. And now I feel like it's kind of embarrassing, especially for her, for my friend to like, you know, having to go through that. I feel like that was, you know, I was like, why couldn't I just use the ramp? But nonetheless, we got into the con. That might be my only complaint through my experience with DreamCon, but I'll see. But yeah, we got into the con and we was chilling. After that, we was moving through Artist Alley and everything like that. It was cool. It's So after that, we got into the con, and the first thing we did, we went to Artist Alley, right? Because I mean, that's what we did last year. The first thing we did was went to Artist Alley, and because I love looking at people's art, so we went to Artist Alley, and there's so many panels, there's so much art, there was a lot of shit. There was custom brand clothing, a lot of anime themed, a lot of video game themed and stuff like that. There was a lot of portraits. There was so much shit that you could see in Artist Alley that was really cool. I think, I ain't gonna lie, I mean, I'm gonna get to all this stuff, but one of my favorite areas, or like one of my favorite like booths that I saw in Artist Alley, it was I think they were called Archangels. Yo, shout out to y'all. But I think it was like Archangel Gaming or some shit like that. But bro, I don't remember the last time I've ever seen like a company have old retro shit. Like it was, I'm saying old shit. Like you could literally buy a Wii, a 360, a Sega, a Dreamcast, Super Nintendo, shit like that, a PS3 at DreamCon at this booth. All at the reasonable price too. It had PS3 games, PSP games, Xbox 360 games, PS2. It had, nigga, this was an old retro booth area. I fell in love. I was like, yo, they didn't have this shit last year. They didn't. Because if they did, I would have remembered. But they had that this year, and it was cool. Nonetheless, too, there was a lot of like, you know, like weapons too, like, you know, from video games like Kratos, Leviathan Axe, Ebony and Ivory from Hell's. I never seen Hellsing, but a friend of mine told me there was two types of Ebony Ivories, at least for what I know of now. There's one from Hellsing, and there's one from Devil May Cry, which I played, I think it was last year. Amazing. But that's another thing. So yeah, we was all walking through DreamCon. It was fun. We was going through Artist Alley and everything like that. This is Friday, right? I don't remember too much from Friday, but I'm gonna try to remember as much as I can. But yeah. Yeah, so you know, we're going through the con. We went to the gaming hall exhibit. One of my boys was competing in Street Fighter. He did pretty decent. Apparently he said if I joined, I could have really did well. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, other than that, the first day of the con was pretty cool. We went to the artist alley, the gaming hall exhibit, everything like that. And after that, we was like, all right, we were trying to plan to see where we were gonna go. We went to main event, me and my friends, and it was fun. We got to eat first. The food there was pretty good, and we were bowling. Bowling was fun. Bowling was really fun. And then one of my other friends, he pulled up like way later, who I said was also sharing the hotel, because I said I was sharing the hotel with two of my friends. So the other friend who was sharing the hotel finally pulled up to main event, and it was real fun and everything like that. We were bowling. It was fun. We were talking shit, and yeah. Saturday. Now we're in Saturday. So woke up. Me and my two other friends who were sharing the hotel. We got breakfast, and just by sitting down, we all looked tired as fuck. It was funny. We all looked tired as fuck, but you know, we had breakfast, we sat down, everything like that. We chilled for a bit before we was heading over to the con. But before we kind of had to head over to the con, one of well, no, actually both of them, because one of them had arrived that Friday night, and the other friend who was already here, she had a day pass. So, you know, we had to go back to the Hilton to get the badges, but it wasn't really too long because majority of the people who needed to get badges, you know, already got their badges the day before the con started. So, you know, went to pick up their badges and everything like that. After that, we were able to head into the con. We were able to the con. Now it's Saturday, so the tech attorney was Saturday, right? I signed up for Tekken and everything like that. So gaming hall is pretty packed with Tekken and everything like that. You know, I'm warming up, and you know, I was thinking like, do I want to use this character? Because there was a character that I had dropped and there was a character that I picked up, but I got more experience with the character I dropped. And if you want to know the character, it was Lee. I had more experience playing Lee versus the character I was picking up, Kazuya. But I really felt so comfortable with Kazuya more than Lee. But nope, I went with Lee through that tournament, and I didn't really have a good run. So yeah, I probably feel like I should have went Kazuya. With Kazuya, I feel like I would have done so much better. Also, playing offline feels so different. That was my first time playing a tourney offline, and it feels so different. Like so different. Like, oh my god, it feels like the miss input like a motherfucking dog. I felt there were so many times I could have like won, and due to not me being used to the offline shit, yeah. So that happened and everything like that. Oh, also one of the I didn't mention this, but for Friday I joined this little esports panel. I think this is the only panel that I joined. It wasn't because I signed up. I just joined it because I was like, yeah, fuck it. And I saw I wish I could remember everybody that I saw, but you know, people, you know, who've been in the esports scene and stuff like that, they were up there. I do remember I'm trying to remember. I don't have the best of memory, but I remember seeing EE. I know EE for the longest within Smash years ago. I haven't played Smash in a while, but that was definitely one of the funniest commentators I've ever seen within the years of, like, you know, fighting games. But I say I've known him longer. I say the main two commentators I've known for the longest within fighting games is TK Breezy and EE. All right, so they were up there. There was Supreme. What was her name? Supreme. I just found out about her that day, but she was pretty cool. Who else was there? Perfect Legend. I found out about him recently too. He was cool. Afro, which I was surprised he was up there. But then again, he has been getting into the fighting games lately, I believe, so it was cool that he was up there too. There was this one dude, it was this one light-skinned dude. He was mad funny. I forgot what his name was, but I know he commentated for Killer Instinct. Hold on, because what was your name?
Instinct Top 12. It's your boy Zipmaster Flex, and I'm here.
That was his name, Zipmaster Flex, because I was like, what? Like that's not a name for me to easily remember, but yeah, Zipmaster Flex, because I don't like to leave people out, but this guy right here, he was mad funny. So yeah, was that everybody? Zipmaster Flex, Perfect Legend, Afro, because there were 6 people: Supreme, EE, TK Breezy. Yeah, wait. Yeah, okay, I did get everybody. But you know, they was talking about their experiences and everything like that, and it got to the point to where they did Q&As, and I was like, fuck it. So I went up to the mic and I wanted to ask a question, and this is a question if you've been watching this channel for long enough, you already know how I am. But it was this question that I had because I've always been curious, right? Y'all know how I be with my content. There be times to where y'all see me be so fucking active with my videos and shit like that. It's so crazy, and y'all love it. And then there be times to where, you know, I don't really upload as much, and that's because, you know, I'm not properly taking the right steps I should mentally and physically to record, edit, and upload a video. And so I had to ask him. I asked him this one crucial question, mainly as far as variety content goes. But I did tell him I was getting more into fighting games, but I kind of slither in as making content as a whole. And as far as like mentality goes, I kind of had my answer, but I wanted to have an answer and a perspective of people who've been doing this for years and have been getting better at it over the years. So yeah, but they answered my question, especially EE. Shout out to you. I doubt you'll see this video, but if you do, I just want to say shout out to you, because you how you were talking to me and delivering it to me really inspired me more to like really push my content to how I want to push my content. And so what I want to do, and I know I'm saying this, but I need to act on what I'm about to say, is that I really want to actively, because I think over the years of doing this, I feel like I'm at a point to where I understand how shit works and everything like that. And I think I now want to like really push myself to like do what I want to do, because first off, I love making content for fun. I love making content to entertain my viewers, help viewers, whatever way. You know what I'm saying? And another thing from content too that, you know, a lot of people do, because sometimes it's their jobs, is you know, they get money for it. And I you know, of course, everybody want to get their money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to get their money. I enjoy more so giving y'all content to help y'all. But I think for me personally, I think I would enjoy more having a stable lifestyle of having fun, making content that I want to, providing y'all with that content while at the same time getting paid for it. So that way I'm always, as far as my living condition can go, I'm not at a point to where I'm always feeling stressed or rushed about anything, because I feel like I would be at a stable point in my life to where it's like I can finally relax, give y'all the content that I want to give y'all as much as I want to give y'all without having to worry about other side issues and stuff like that within my life, because hey, I'm here with y'all niggas. I'm chilling with y'all. I'm having fun with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supporting me, which I greatly appreciate, and because of that support, I want to give more back to y'all niggas, bro. It's a vice versa. Like, what we talking about? But nonetheless, though, I've been inspired, so I am gonna really try to go crazy at the starting point now, because it is August. But starting now, I really want to try to go crazy. I want to try to hit 10,000 subs before the end of this year. So yeah. But back to DreamCon. Sorry, I did take a little bit of a side break or whatever. But yeah, it was Saturday. I got to meet up with my boy Shizzy. If you don't know who Shizzy is, that's 6 seconds, the god. If you don't know, but I've known him for 4 years, and man, that's my dog. Yo, Shizzy, you my dog, bro. I love you, bro. But I finally got to meet him. I got to meet Getlo too. If you don't know who Getlo is, search him up. Getlo _ on Twitch. I think he has a underscore in his Twitter. I'm not sure, but just look up Getlo. But I met those two, and they were fun. They were fun. They were fun, dog. I really like hanging out with them that Saturday. They had put me and my boy Dobby onto this chicken spot by the con. Oh my fucking god, I've never had chicken like that, dog. It was like hot and spicy something. I never had chicken like that in my life, dog. It was tender, it was juice, it was good. It was expensive, but it was good. It was worth the money. It was worth the money. It was so fucking good. I wish I could have that chicken spot again, dog. Oh my god. If I ever go back to Austin, boy, that's like the first place I'm gonna go. Fuck my hotel. I'm going there. I want my food. So yeah. But yeah, it was real fun. Midst of walking towards that chicken spot, I got to see Chris Patrick, and I got to see what was her name? Kalani. So that was cool. I got to see them. And then yeah, other than that, The four of us, me, Shizzy, Yellow Dot, we was just walking around through the con and everything. Yeah, we was just walking around. We was just walking around, chilling, and everything like that. Pretty much. Just walked around and chill, talk. And I say one of the funny moments that did happen was we was heading over to like this little like break room. Come to find out, I didn't know that this room had a whole bunch of other bit creators in that room. Like I saw like people like I saw Ben and Af from RDC. Who else did I see? I saw other bit creators. Even saw Zip Master Flex, which I actually chopped it up with a bit with him too. So yeah, but knowing me, right? I'm someone who always stays to myself, right? I was told, and here's the thing, I was told, especially within this weekend, especially since I'm someone who does content, that I need to make connections. You know, I at least try to make connections. But me, I'm the type to like, of course I need to make connections and stuff like that. But I'm the type to, I don't like to promote myself in front of other people. I don't. I think that, is that a bad, wow, yeah, I'm gonna keep the hat on. Is that a bad thing? Like, I feel like that's a bad thing. But I feel like I don't know, I feel eerie. I feel like me promoting myself in front of like someone, especially in neutral territory, right? In neutral territory, I feel like an asshole. I do. Like, one thing I would never do is promote myself in other people's territory. That's disrespectful. I don't do that. I will never do that. You know, if the topic of somehow my like content and stuff comes up in their territory, like if they were to ask me a question, stuff like that, then okay, you know, I'll answer it, and after that I'll keep it moving. If they want to keep talking about, I mean, like, okay, sure, mainly because you're the one I was talking about and this is your stream and stuff like that, it's like, okay, but you know, I'm not gonna add it on to it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I mean, I'm gonna make conversation, but I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? So just want to say that too. But I feel like that part of me should have, like, you know, dapped up Ben and Af. The only person that I really did see that I did sort of talk with was Rio, Life of Rio. Cool people, man. He was watching me beat up my friend Dobby with Shizzy. And Dylan from RDC, dapped him up a bit too. We didn't really talk, but you know, I'll just say, you know, hey, what's up? You know, hope you doing good. Stuff like that. Just a little conversation like that. That I'll be remembered. You know what I'm saying? I'm not somebody who really expects to be remembered at all. I feel like that's another bad thing about me too. So I got a lot of bad traits about myself that, as far as like, I don't know, maybe I don't want to even say self-love. I think more so just like, I don't know. I'm just the type of guy who mainly focuses on myself, and I feel like I'm only focused on myself. But it was cool meetings people. You know what I'm saying? Went to see the basketball game. It was pretty decent. And then, you know, after that, a friend of mine hit me up, and she said, hey, where are you? So I was in the gaming hall. When I get the chance, come to the gaming hall. And I got this Kirby hat that you see me wearing, dog. There was a buy one, get one free. Shout out to my friend. Thank you very much. And apparently, top 8 for Tekken went crazy and stuff like that. I had got a picture with Trojan. If you don't know what Trojan is, it's another top Tekken player who plays Lily. I saw Joe Crush. Which one Tekken 8. I didn't know Hayes was there. Kind of wish I got to see Hayes, but I didn't. And yeah, apparently my boy Flacco, he was apparently he was going crazy on Fighter Z. He quit the game, but he was dogging people all day at the gaming hall of Fighter Z apparently. So you know what I did? I beat that motherfucker ass. So I'm gonna tell you how I did this shit, right? So what I did is when we came back to the game, I said, these niggas, and remind you, I barely have any experience with Fighter Z, alright? But I know that if I spam this light kick punch button, it's gonna do this little auto combo and shit like that. Boom, boom, boom. So this is what the fuck happened. Let me tell y'all what the fuck I did to this nigga, dog. So we playing. I got my characters, he got his characters. I don't remember who the fuck I picked, but I know I got Kid Buu, because that's my nigga. So this is what happens, right? So we playing and shit like that. We start. Already off the bat, he beating my ass, dog. He beating my fucking ass. I'm getting my shit rocked and everything like that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm thinking like, damn, nigga. Like, okay, I see how you are. I was in my head. I'm like, don't let me hit you, because if I hit you once, it's over. So you want to know what happened? I caught him off the whiff punish. I hit him, and as soon as I hit him like 2 times, immediately turned off the game. I beat him. It was that simple. I beat him. I got the last hit, so I technically won. It wasn't a rage quit because why would I rage quit after I'm hitting on him? Like, what? That makes no sense. I got the last hit, so I won. So I beat that nigga ass. Pretty simple, pretty light work. Chef's kiss. And then after that, we were all planning to go down to 6th Street because it's Austin, Texas, 6th Street. That's where the clubs and stuff party and everything like that. Now, this is when I actually started to like really drink for the first time and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I think I could definitely say my favorite drink is a Deep Eddy lemonade. But yeah, you know, I had some drinks and stuff like that. And it was fun. We was going down to 6th Street. We found this bar. The bar that we went to was pretty cool. You know, the DJ was doing really good. The DJ was doing real good. And our group was like, I guess, like our group like that went towards that bar, we were like really getting lit to the point to where they invited us to like this VIP room in the back of the club, which was cool. I was like, well, damn, my first time going to a bar / club at the same time, my first time getting like, I was like, what? And it was cool in that VIP room and stuff like that. So me and my friends was chilling there. And there was this one shorty just randomly out of nowhere. She just screamed at me like, hey! And I was like, whoa, like the shit caught me off guard. Like, yo. And then she was like, hi. And I was like, hi. It was so weird. And then it was funny, but it was like, okay. And it was this other dude. It was this dude who came afterwards. And he was like screaming. It was a whole scream festival that was happening between us. And it was weird, but it was funny. I don't know if I wasn't drunk, right? I wasn't drunk. I don't know if they were drunk or not, but it was funny and stuff like that. So got pictures in the room and everything like that, and it was cool. And then later on, my boy Odwin, if you don't know who Odwin is, you know what I'm saying? He's a producer, fire producer, dog. Go ahead and check him out. Instagram, Twitch, you know. He been coming up. Shout out to Odwin, bro. You've been going crazy. But he had I had wanted to try to link up with Alwyn around Friday at the con. We didn't get the chance to, but he hit me up that Saturday night, was saying that they was at B&B having a chill party and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, cool. You know, I wanted to be respectful and asked if I could bring a few friends along. He was like, that's cool. So me and my friends, we went over to this B&B bash, and it was cool. I had a lot of fun. Everybody was chilling, but at the same time, we had a lot of fun. Allen, he was mixing real nicely too. So yeah, that night we had fun. Me and my friends, we did this toast. We did this drink. Tried Hennessy for the first time. Wow, that shit's strong. Holy fucking shit, dog. Like, wow. So, yeah. Even still, I didn't get drunk or anything like that. I didn't even get tipsy or anything like that. But it was fun. And after that, after the whole set was over and stuff like that, we all chilled for a bit, about an hour, just talking. And we was having this whole anime discussion. At least I know there were some people in the back. They were having an anime discussion about One Piece. And through that discussion, one of my boys, this might be the funniest thing I'm about to tell y'all right now. So one of my boys, I was like, you sure you don't want to try to watch One Piece, stuff like that? He was like, nah. And one of the guys came through, and I was telling him about, like, you know, how you don't want to watch One Piece. So he asked him, he was like, hey, you watch Naruto? I was like, yeah. He was like, you seen all of Naruto and stuff like that? I was like, yeah. He said, you know, Naruto, including with Shippuden, pretty much got a total of 700 episodes, right? He was like, yeah, but, you know, that ain't gonna make me want to watch One Piece and stuff like that. Someone overheard us. He was like, wait, what y'all talking about? It was like, oh, he don't watch One Piece. He was like, and the other dude, he was like, have you ever watched Naruto? Said the same shit to him. Another dude randomly came. It was like, what y'all talking about? Oh, we talking about how this dude don't want to watch One Piece. Oh, hey, you watch Naruto? Bro, when I think this shit happened back to back with niggas coming into the back, wondering what the fuck we was talking about. Back to back, they was like, hey, yo, so you ever watch Naruto? Bro, that had to been the funniest shit. That, to me personally, that night was the funniest shit to happen for me to see that night. I was like, there's no way. It was like six people. Back to back was like, hey, yo, you ever watch Naruto? Well, why you don't want to watch One Piece? That shit, dog, that shit had me fucking crying, dog. That was so funny. That was so fucking funny. I was like, there's no way y'all just asked this man back to back to back like this. And then we got on to the topic about JJK. about how Yuji is actually one of the best characters. I was like, whoa! I get, if you're reading the manga, you know what's been happening, okay? Like, you know, I get it. But we ain't gonna say, like, come on, you know, I'm not even gonna get into that topic. That's a whole nother discussion. I'm not gonna turn my fucking DreamCon experience into a whole anime debate and shit like that. Point is, had a good time. Got late. Got to the point to where we went back to our hotels and stuff like that. Slept. It's Sunday, last day of the con. Sunday was like more of a special day for me personally. Cause Sunday it was just me and my boy Shizzy. We was mainly walking around the con pretty much through that Sunday. And I got to really chop it up with him. First off, a lot of y'all kept asking about when the Pokemon Cypher is dropping, all right? We now know when, but that's because y'all kept, you know, that's a whole nother thing. But I was chopping up with my boy Shizzy and everything like that, and it was fun. I felt like we had a real good like brother moment. Like, we're not actually brothers, like blood related, but like it was like that nigga is really like my older brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen him have his ups and downs, and I even told him about my ups and downs and stuff like that. And still, at the end of the day, within the 4 years of knowing him, it went from, you know, me starting to like figure out who this 6 second guy was with his music and everything like that, from me to like reacting to him to being close with this nigga, bro. I never expected something like this to happen with anybody, really, of whoever I react to, or whatever the type of content I do. But I want to say, within my experience of doing content and interacting with people, I want to say he is definitely probably, I don't really usually have favorite, but probably he's definitely one of my favorites. But I want to say maybe he's probably he's definitely one of my favorites. He's one of my favorites. He's definitely one of my favorites. If not my favorite, I don't know. I usually don't like to have like a favorite of like a person. I don't know. That's just another part of me with something else. But he's definitely one of my favorite people that I've interacted with from YouTube till now. 4.5 years running, and it's been good. We had some good talks and everything like that. Not even just like with like our content, but with like our life. What's going on in our life, what he's doing. I'm glad to see my boy Shizzy happy and everything. I do. I hate when I see him. I don't like when I see him sad, right? I don't. That shit, because it makes me feel like, it makes me feel uncomfortable, because it's like, okay, now I need to figure out why this, like, what the fuck is going on. We need to figure out how to get this situation, how to fix this situation. But I'm glad that he's doing good and everything like that. So shout out to my boy Shizzy. But yeah, we was talking and everything like that. It was fun. And and after that, I was still a little bit tired from Saturday, by the way. Experienced my first hangover. That shit was crazy. And after that, for that Sunday, I pretty much chilled at the hotel that rest of the day. Ate my Panda Express, watched iCarly, and Monday came. Me and my friend, we went to the airport. It was really packed because people were leaving for DreamCon, back to their homes. And yeah, made it home, and yeah, now I'm here. That's pretty much it. So that's my DreamCon experience. I think the only things I would say that I did have an issue with was what I told you about with my friend, and how we couldn't use the ramp and we had to like use the steps. The other thing was, as far as people, if you're wondering about hygiene, so there were a few times to where I did smell people being musty. But what's funny about that is, or I ain't gonna say funny, but what's crazy about that is that I remember seeing a tweet. I don't know if it was like yesterday or a couple of days ago or something like that, but it was a tweet a couple of days ago or something like that. And it was about, apparently, it was this girl who tweeted and was saying that the people who were musty were mainly the girls at the con, and the men smelled good. I was like, what? Hey, that's what she said. I don't know. All I know is that there was a few of y'all that was a bit musty. I need y'all to take better care of yourselves. There was literally a CVS 3 blocks down from the con. You could buy yourself some fucking deodorant, okay? Okay, which is a funny thing. Let me get into that. So Sunday, right? I'm getting ready to go to the con, and like before I leave out, I'm like, oh, I need to get my deodorant on. It's hot. I'm not trying to be musty and shit. I'm looking for my fucking deodorant. I'm like, where the fuck is my deodorant? Where's my shit? Where's my shit? Boom, boom, boom. And you want to know what I thought? I'm thinking like, did the house cleaning lady probably throw my shit away or something like that? But I'm like, no, that's not possible. But I couldn't find my shit. So I told my friend before we go to the con, we're going to go to the CVS and I need to get some deodorant because I'm not going to go outside being musty as hell. And you want to know what's so funny, right? I got my deodorant and everything like that. Boom, boom, boom. But you want to know what's so funny? So the day after I got home, I went in my suitcase and everything like that, right? And I was going through my pockets and stuff. And my deodorant was in my pocket in my suitcase. I was like, wow, I didn't look for shit. But I wanted to make sure I wasn't musty or anything. So it was still good, even though I'm still mad that I didn't check my suitcase. So I had to spend money. But, you know, I care about my appearances, okay? But overall, though, I know that there were the main complaints, at least that I've been seeing. I have no takes about after parties. I didn't go to none of the after parties besides that one B&B bash that I invited me and my friends to, which was really cool. It was fun and everything like that. Chill vibes, fun vibes. It was amazing. I have no takes on any after parties that did happen after the con, so I can't say nothing about that. I'm pretty sure you're gonna find some TikToks or tweets about it. Hopefully good things, but I know it's not going to be only good things. So yeah, I know there were people who were like I know there were some people who were complaining about the RSVP or was like or who really wanted to meet some of their favorite content creators. Let me say this, right? This is my second convention. Even my first time going to DreamCon was good. My first time going to DreamCon, I wasn't really like, you know, if I saw a content creator that was huge and everything like that, I saw it in the world coach, I'd say like, what's up? But I feel like if you're only going, especially to DreamCon, I can't say anything about any other con because DreamCon is the only convention I've ever been to. If you were only going to DreamCon, or if you only planning to go to DreamCon within future events to happen in the future, only to see like your favorite content creator, especially if they're like really big, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're not gonna have as much of a fun time, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm not saying you shouldn't see them. I'm not saying you shouldn't try to see them. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I know there's a lot of people, and the main complaint I've been seeing is like, I didn't get a chance to see this, and this, and because I didn't get a chance to see this, and this person, I didn't get a chance to do this, and this at the con. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, at the end of the day, there's a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people who really want to see these people. You know what I'm saying? Take pictures with these people, or whatever the case may be. Get an autograph, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you got to also keep that in mind too. You are not the only one. So I feel like if you're only going to the con to mainly see like your favorite content creator, if you want to, that's fine. But I mean, personally, at least from my perspective, I feel like you wouldn't have as much of a fun time because, you know, you get a, you know, like, you're mainly going for the big events. By all means, if you could get into all those big events, go ahead. But keep in mind, you're not the only one. So you're going to have people who weren't RSVP and still get into shit. You know what I'm saying? Got to also keep that in mind too. So yeah, that's not really a complaint. I get that's just more so of like what I know of what I've seen. Another thing too, I need to say this too. It doesn't matter what type of con it is, right? If there are shorties who are dressing up to like look really good, even if they have like the ass on and shit like that, fellas, anybody, it doesn't matter. But I'm mainly talking to the fellas. That does not give you a chance to touch them. That does not give you a chance. You are sexually harassing them. Do not do that. That does not give you the chance to touch them. Okay? If they dressing up like that, they want to dress up like that because that's how they want to dress up. They want to dress up because they feel cute like that, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? That does not give you the chance to touch them. That's not cool. Do not do that shit. Don't do that shit. That's weird. That's weird activity. All right? Because I think I have heard something like that happening. I think I have, but even still, I wouldn't be surprised if some weirdos did do that because at the end of the day, there's always gonna be weirdos somewhere. So yeah, but either way, even if you didn't, still don't do that. That's weird activity. Is there anything else that I feel like I should say? I don't think so. I've been recording for 50 minutes. Wow. I doubt a lot of people are gonna probably watch this as far as like my experience for the con and shit like that goes. But I mean, hey, if you do, if you watch, I know I'm gonna edit and trim it down a bit. I don't know how much is gonna be trimmed because I kind of was talking without any brief pauses. So, yeah. But if you watched through this video about my DreamCon experience, hey, I greatly appreciate it, dog. I didn't expect you to sit here this whole time to listen to me about my experience, but yeah, that was my experience. My friends made the experience a lot better. I had fun. I got a little Kirby hat. I'll take that. Other than that, thank y'all so much for watching, and next time I'm gonna try to vlog. So yeah, but I'll see y'all in whatever the next video is, because I don't know. I never have a plan for these shits. That's something I need to do, get better at. All right, I'm gonna end the video.